don't know where we were. Don't know where we were. I was listening to that shit and crying off the end of the bed.
Pissing me off in traffic. I see you in my spirit doing
I was so sad. Well, you know, when she is happy Halloween, it's in the spirit because the Cash Money No Limit versus just, you know, they passed on the 25th and they just passed. So it's one of those. I'm feeling it. It's one of those. You know, I love listening to the shot. Ooh, baby, I was in love with the shot.
Yes,
back in the day. I mean,
yes.
Oh, my hood. Woo! I need somebody with some dub. That's cool. I love some chocolate. Who was your favorite person from the
Part two.
Yes, it was fun, nice and tall.
I ain't gonna lie, Mystical Flow was always like, he just stood apart from everybody.
I was a trend.
And even though he used to, because on It Ain't My Fault, I love the way he wrote that beat on that verse. It's just something about the way he wrote that beat to me. But yeah, sometimes he be getting his little pocket that he got, and he just fucking shut up.
With the perfect name for him, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
he did. We all met.
Well, we better in school. Shout out to Mystical. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode. I think you fucking chuckling on the office.
Because you said, yeah, like, damn. All right, well, you're irking. I cannot.
What's Halloween? I'm excited. Halloween twin. Welcome back to another episode of CHRISSIE.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Hey, I'm the controversial one.
And I am the authentic one.
And together we are Toeachhisownpodcast. And we decided to do a little Halloween review. As we all know, we fully on Pam Gina. We decided to reveal not on the screen. Martin! Martin! Okay? BB, you got some jokes for the people?
Sorry, chill, I got the back of my neck with the flat iron yesterday.
Period. Show you right. Oh, that's where I left it. Oh, Lord. Well, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get into the episode.
Yeah.
Halloween's going on this week. Hopefully, all of the kids. I heard that a lot of people are coming back from not allowing kids to trick or treat, but even offering candy and stuff and participating in Halloween this year. And it's unfortunate. It really wasn't like that when we were children. I really hope that we can get back to the positivity and the wholesome fun of the kids having Halloween season. I do notice a lot of people that I know are going out to like, you know, a pumpkin patch rides and things like that.
Or simply having their own ones.
Right.
Because growing up, like when we was young boys, Tia, when I used to get together with Tia, and then they always had Halloween parties. So we used to buy the apples, pumpkin cart, everybody came dressed up, we had candy, stuff like that. So so sometimes, you know, whether it's you and a couple of your neighbors or your whole entire block, make it happen. Just like some schools and some like different organizations, they'll do a trunk or treat. So it's a safer environment and parents can just come and bring the kids. That's like so one place. Yeah. See, I think that's good too. But you know, last year they was beefing. You know, we talked about that last year. I'm opposed to last year they was beefing because they was saying that it's this specific neighborhood in Jersey where they go all out. Yeah, they was telling, you know, exactly had posted a video.
Was coming over.
Right.
It felt like we was ruining it.
Yeah, like we was just going. Yeah, it was like pretty much y'all come over here, girl. Y'all be safe out here, whatever you do decide. Period.
So what else is going on in the spooky streets? Oh, speaking of spooky, the Monster series that Netflix has blessed us with. So the newest episodes of the Monster series on Netflix feature serial killer. Dun, 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 dun. AKA Hannibal, AKA Psycho, AKA all of the movies that You know something about him. And the things, yeah, all of those things. I can just go back to all of those stories are about him. It was, I understand people say it was cringy to watch. It was, of course, I mean, because if you know what he did historically, you know, this is what we were going to be seeing come to fruition on film.
Right.
He played the hell out of that game.
He did. But that voice was creepy, and it was so funny because
I was like, I laughed the entire series.
Me too, though. Honestly, especially when the moments where it was supposed to be serious, but it was quite a few moments. It was serious, but I was laughing.
I laughed throughout the entire series.
Yo, I was cracked up. You said get out. I'm sorry because
no, you can't help it.
Oh, you can't.
I was laughing too.
Did y'all see the post where somebody said he sounds like what Lenny from Mice and Men sounds like?
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah. That's exactly what he reminded me. As soon as I'm like, he sounds like Lenny.
As soon as he spoke, I bust the fuck out laughing.
I was like,
I think snot came out my nose. I laughed so hard.
He almost reminds me of Pinocchio, the way he talks.
Yes. I had to turn it up because I was.
I had to turn it up.
Yeah, because I'm when you start like going on your phone. I was like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck?
Casper Jackson? Who the fuck? That's talking about something, he a real boy and shit. Like, come on. First of all, when he made them, when he took that lady's skin and when he took they certain body parts off, like lips and other kinds of lips and shit like that, I was like, this is getting.
So, what was his girlfriend name?
Her penis?
Her freak is.
The girlfriend that was cool with him.
Oh, Adeline.
When he first heard, took her over to Al. And she looked at the furniture. She said, what's that mark on the chair? He said, nipple. I cannot tell you.
Bro, what?
I don't know how he didn't laugh when he was recording it. I want to see something behind the scenes. I have to know.
Yeah.
Like,
I know it should not be funny.
It shouldn't.
This actually happened to people, and it's horrible
yeah.
that it happened to you. But I really need to. I was like, wait a minute. I need to go back and research some real footage. I'm like, I need to hear his real voice because
It was all like that.
They only
they only have a snippet. I'm like, I need it. So I'm like, I need proof.
He was more so soft spoken. He didn't
was
speak like that.
so spoken,
But
but
it wasn't like,
I don't know how he
I'm like, that fucking
got that.
And he smiled at the weirdest thing. He always like smiled when he knew he was gonna say some fuck shit. Like, oh my goodness. He said,
The only thing I didn't like about it though, they said this is a lot of false
stuff. Yeah.
That was
It
what I
is.
didn't like. Yeah, a lot of it.
like he didn't kill his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of shit is false.
They just had to make it juicy.
They had to give more
Yeah.
to it because it wasn't a lot about him.
It wasn't.
You couldn't really find.
That's what it was.
Something but so much
Mhm.
that you can find out about him historically. So they had to give it a little spice.
Child.
They did it though.
They did a good job. I can't wait to the next story. I thought I didn't go through the next story like that because I already started looking up.
Fucking Lizzie.
I
remember going down a rabbit hole years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's not a whole lot on her history though either, just like him. So I wonder how much they'll be able to
I
find.
went down a rabbit hole with her years ago. Yeah.
I had only heard her maybe once. I didn't even look up her stuff.
They did a lot of series on her.
They did.
But it was kind of poor. It wasn't that. Some of them, I think it was like one that was okay. But I think.
I'm serious, and if y'all call me with your one, I have an obsession with serial killers. So I always had, I used to, yeah, now listen, I watch it. I always had, my mom used to like creep her out, like, why do you watch that kind of stuff when you sleep? Like, that's not good for you. I've always just been that girl. I know it's creepy, and the shit that they did was crazy, but if it really happened, I'm gonna fucking hell, because I need to keep my eyes peeled. It's like how you peel the skin off the motherfuckers. And keep my eyes peeled and open, see what's going on.
Are you okay?
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna peel myself. I'm just saying, I need to keep my eyes open. I need to know what's going on. I'm just saying, just like I'm just saying, peel, like how you peel the skin off the motherfuckers.
Girl, child.
So
when he had them leather dungarees on, them skin dungarees, they was fitting like them Celines on Kendrick during the Super Bowl.
Spinning, like,
That's one of the
out.
interesting things about serial killers to me, because I'm like, they look like everyday people. I'm like, I always ask myself, like, I wonder how many serial killers I've actually had a conversation.
Walk past, knew all that.
Yeah.
Because by definition, you know, these kinds of series take things into the extreme, but a serial killer is a person that just commits a certain amount of murder.
I was about to say, that's some of the hiddens.
It's some of the hiddens that you walk past on the street technically.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the type of serial killer that you and I are probably talking about is the ones where it's just like they have like these, like him, like they got these specific things that they like. They go.
I know he's gonna do one of the one from Philadelphia. His name was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
South Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like in the 70s and 80s. Yeah.
And what was I gonna say? That I think they said with the Lizzie joint. I think that's coming out. Is that coming out in November? I want to say November.
Oh, damn.
It's coming out soon. They said it's about to be soon. I already know.
If it is great.
I might be jumping the gun, but I know that it's coming out soon. But I think it's finished.
I'm glad we know what's next.
What's next? Yeah, right. Because I started watching 900, but I gotta go back and watch it.
Please watch it. Please.
It's so good.
And they put them in. They put both of the characters in
there.
Please watch My Hunters. I was so sad they didn't renew it for season 3.
Dang.
It's that like real shit is really fucking good. It's based on like true, like how psychology got into, and that's what I really want to go for. How psychology got into crime. Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, like Criminal Minds, but just focused on like that.
The psychological portion. So some of the killers that had popped up on Ed, they were interviewed in My Hunters by me.
And some of the killers that he mentioned in them, I'm like, I've read a lot of their stories too.
Yeah. Right.
It's a nice little crossover they did.
With their stories. I love the way that they crossed that over.
Yeah.
Those serial killers, they were influenced by I love it how they crossed that over. It was good. I said, oh, Ryan Murphy.
Yeah, he's on the roll.
I want to sit there and talk to him. I want to, what was your childhood like, Ryan?
I'm screaming.
Dog. Cool. Just probably. So, let us know what y'all thought about the Monster series. Are you into true crime? Are you not? If you're not, so long, so bad.
So long.
Oh, more tragedy. This was
actually. So, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know how Cleveland, Ohio situation with this little girl happened. This is actually scary, and I know that it's a serious scary. I'm sorry to pivot and go serious, but and not that story wasn't serious. But a group of children, ages 8, 9, and 10, assaulted a 5-year-old little girl. To the extent that she sustained injuries. They shoved a stick down her throat. They pulled out her hair. They physically harmed, beat on her, all that. And I'm just like, where did they learn that from? That is actually a nightmare. That's scary. As a parent, you get a phone call like that. That is scary. Yeah, and that's where like the little, I don't know if y'all heard, but the little girl that went missing from school, was that here in Philly, I think? I think it might be.
They put her on the bus or something?
Yeah, they put her on the bus to go home. She never went home.
Yeah.
And never told her mother. You mean to tell me you put my minor child on the bus to go home, she never shows up, and y'all never called me to tell me y'all sent her home? When she could have just sat in the office with an adult?
Oh, yeah.
Had kids, they say.
But if I go to school and I have a problem with everybody and I don't want to talk about nothing because at this point I just feel like they're playing with me. Because it's like, why would y'all do that? People gotta be accountable. People have to be accountable. And I hope they find that little girl. I'm sorry I don't have her name in front of me, but I hope they definitely find her. But this story right here, with these young children,
it's very tragic.
That's tragic.
She's gonna need a lot of treatment.
Yeah.
Psychologically and mentally.
That's recovered
from that. And prayers to her and her family, because that's a lot. This story is so devastating to read. It's so devastating to read. It's just like it's stomach bothering.
It is. Their parents need to whatever their mental health expenses are, their parents need to be sued and they need to be responsible for them.
Let me tell you something.
And their medical bills.
The stuff that they did, you cannot convince me that it's something behaviorally and mentally wrong with all of those kids that did that. Some of those kids was just following after the next one. So since you want to be locked up, fuck them kids.
Mm-hmm. We're charging them with those.
And I said, that's what that
Really?
Yeah.
At 8, 9, and 10?
Yes.
And I have children. And I have kids.
Yeah. That's interesting. I wouldn't think that you would say that because I've actually gotten into a conversation with somebody about whether
The
or
shit
not
that they did on that level, no.
Excuse me,
That's
if
crazy.
their child was ever convicted of like a murder,
The shit that they did was the shit that, again, people that we just talked about, Ed Gein and those type of series, they did shit on the level that these kids at 8, 9, and 10 did to this little girl. Fuck them kids, charge them as adults. I don't give a fuck, and I said what I said.
You heard, I heard people just say that they would just be right, like if they knew their child.
And if you want to add it up, if that was one of your other one, would you feel the same way? Yeah, they did that shit, fuck them kids, charge them up.
Some people
So
still
they
feel like
rob for
they would still rob for their kid. They still would.
Charge them up. That would have been my
That's the problem. Though. People that think that way.
And that's why you got
And that's what's wrong with them fucking kids.
Because them damn moms be.
But his mom knew that. I can tell she was doing the problem. She gave Colt baby. She gave Colt baby.
Yeah, she gave a
She gave Colt baby.
Yeah, she gave a brother sister's kid.
Yeah. Wrong monster, wrong turn type situation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure, but fuck them kids. So yeah, I said, if you want to ask me, and you done with your loved ones, would you feel the same way? If they did that shit, yes. Off with their heads.
I'm crying. Speaking of off with their heads, switching lanes now. This was hilarious to me. I thought that this thread was so funny simply because of people's reactions to her. Like,
Girl, it was you naming this to my big one. I just read it and your voice getting on my
Homegirl Mara versus Big G.
Just
This girl had the nerve. I'm just playing this for you. I'm gonna play her TikTok. So this is the girl Mara on TikTok. Hello, spiel.
Have you ever seen a scary movie character and thought to yourself, oh, I can take him, or oh, I can take her? I personally think I can take Jeepers Creepers. All 5 look pretty, but I feel like I can get this ass. Have you ever seen a scary movie character?
Like, girl, he will eat the shit out of you in one bite.
It's me about to look at like, what Jeepers Creepers look like?
That's the one that actually kind of creeped me
shit.
out though. That's
They said, according to what Google, when I looked online, they said that nigga like damn near 7 feet tall, he like 300 pounds.
Y'all never watched that movie?
Yes. Me and my sisters used to watch that every weekend.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of corny to me. It was only, I think I probably only watched it once.
I think I watched the first
The reason why I liked it so much is because he wasn't the typical villain or whatever scary person. He fed off of your fear.
Yeah.
So if you showed him fear, he would figure out what he wanted, or like he would want it. Everybody had something on him that he wanted.
Well, if that's
he
the
would
case,
eat the shit out
our
of you.
theory makes sense. Bitch, I'm not scared you won't take you, so she not fearful of him.
Yeah, but
maybe you'll get
Until
it.
he-
Until he opened up the door to
Bitch,
and swoop you and eat the shit out you like an evil.
Chucky.
Don't look
She could have picked Chucky. She could have picked, I don't know.
I probably would pick Chucky because it's a dog. But Chucky will fast shit on a little plastic feet on my hands.
She could have picked the fucking.
My nigga don't die. You feel me?
I'm sure you should like jinx all this shit. So,
But he still he comes on everybody. I write it like a right there with shit. Yeah.
I'm crying, but she really thinks she can be Mara. Girl, you tripping. I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna hold your hand and snatch your ass, your 5'3" ass down the street, and I tell you, he finna to drag you to hell. Girl. We love you, but you gonna need some backup. And if any of your homies is scared, your ass is lunch.
That's it.
That's like niggas saying the 100 men.
I was just about to say.
That's like saying you can rumble Shaq one-on-one. Like literally.
Come on, dog.
You really think you could beat Shaq big ass? No, you're not beating Shaq. His hand is gonna cover your whole face. He pop your head like a basketball or some shit. Let's not
Never say that I would not try any kind of technique that I think I probably would in a moment. But do I just out and out think I can beat him? No, but that don't mean I'm not gonna try.
Well, yeah, you could try all day, but I just know realistically speaking, I'm gonna have to hit them with every whole beat.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna run around that nigga in circles and keep hitting him and back.
You gotta treat him like he's a Marvel character.
You gotta keep running around that nigga in circles and hitting him in all his motherfucking weak spots. Just keep running around that motherfucker. Ankle bone, bop, back of me, bop, front of me, bop, back and shoulder, bop. Just keep running that motherfucker.
See?
Cause he's big as shit, so the bigger you are, the harder you fall, you're gonna be a little slow, you know. I'm just saying.
I can't stand you. That's some funny shit. I'm crying.
We let you shake. We just
The guy shot. Pause. But it ain't like that though.
Big Daddy Shake experience.
I she's a Big Mac shot, but you know. Ooh, I had to put my emergency brake on with that one.
I done got some other big one.
No, he don't freak out. Cool.
I know, I told you that bitch different the other day. We still don't know where she was.
Oh, no, I really did. Oh my God.
Anyway, it's the boss, it's the fast bag. Big boss.
Speaking of and hungry and wings and shit like that, the boss of the week is
shit like that. It's funny.
Chef to the Max. Shout out Chef to the Max. Chef to the Max food truck. Located on 2230 Germantown Avenue in Philadelphia. They are open Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. And they're closed every other day of the week. So if you want something to eat, you best be going on the weekend. Okay? All right. Now, and they're only open from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So go to Chef to the Max food truck and go get your eats. They got a little something going on over there. They got your wing flavors, sweet hot chili, hot honey. You know, when you go to the entree, they got your little buttermilk fried chicken, your fried catfish, your garlic butter turkey wings, and you know, yeah, that sound real good. Sound real marinated. Butter turkey.
She don't even like turkey wings.
Real. No, I don't.
You don't?
No, that mean nasty.
I don't eat everybody turkey wings.
Yeah, because everybody can't make it right.
It tastes like
Especially
they
the
made
lobsters. I don't like some shits.
Yeah, I like it well done.
I like mine burnt.
burnt like real well done.
I almost said fried hard.
Boiled, like boiled.
Yeah, like
Boiled.
you
You
can
will
burn
on
mine.
Yeah, I like that crisp.
I don't like silky.
When I like the tip, when I like the tip for the wing, I like it to be, you know,
The crunch. Amen. I need the crunch, okay? I need that on my wing. So yeah, shout out to Chef to the Max food truck. Go check them out. They got an Instagram. It's Chef number 2 the Max food truck. All right. I like. People you don't know.
my bad, already know it's time to get into the topic.
Let's get into the topic.
Shameless secrets. Oh, the topic girl. I know. So, when I came across this, right, you know how did y'all grow up and y'all always heard that it was like a quote unquote like a family secret that your family didn't want you to know about?
True.
When you were growing up?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody kind of had that same experience, right?
Yeah.
So when I stumbled across this thread, I said, "Ooh, I want to see if it's kind of some of more of the same stuff that we kind of hear, like somebody slept somebody else and got the same baby by
Like 2 cousins got the same baby dad.
right." So I said, or I want to see if it was going to be some other examples on here or scenarios on here. So it was a few that was more of the same. Oh, but a few of them kind of took me out. So it's quickly on my head, I'm gonna just read it to y'all, and I just want y'all to tell me this out to y'all. So one was, this was actually Saudi. She says, and I quote, "My grandpa was sick and thought he was dying so he could bless to heaven another family, but he didn't die by the way." That's just Saudi as fuck.
Wow. Okay.
You couldn't check with the doctor to make sure you was on your way to the end before you gave your confessions ushered. That's crazy. That's just Saudi stuff. And again, that's one of them more so kind of the same.
Yeah, because then a funeral would have been a
You know,
show.
that's kind of regular. Like, you know, you hear stuff
Yeah.
like that. I've actually heard this one before too. One says, "My dad got drunk and told me that I was named after his first love and my mom doesn't know."
I'm so high, I'm crying because I've definitely, like 2 women in my lifetime told me they feel like the father of their children. And it wasn't necessarily the first love, it was like someone that they really liked. Ain't that crazy? They didn't tell him that, but they just felt like because it's like, why you feel so strongly about his name? Like, you know what I mean? Like they was something they say that to me.
Okay.
Better yeah.
This one I thought was the most interesting as we talking about serial killers and stuff earlier, right? It says, and I quote, "My mom hired a hitman on my dad after the divorce. She didn't pay him half of the money up front on time, so he called my dad and let him know."
That's funny.
Like, you can pay me the other half and I can reverse. I'm just saying. That part was his proposition. You know, the game was fucked up.
First of all, why you even pay his soul?
I told, okay.
Pay that man his money. This one is the reason why I said that I will never go through my parents' stuff. And I'm saying that I did it as I was younger. Okay. The next one says, quote, I found a Polaroid of my dad and his mistress when I was 2 years old. And I gave it to my mom. You see how awkward your silence just got? That's just where my face was.
That's the only thing I can able to say.
When I read that, that's just where my face was when I read that.
Salty. That's why you can't do everything in front of children.
You cannot do everything in front of children. My sister, I was almost aborted, but my mom went to the clinic and they did an ultrasound and saw that there was 2 of us, and she decided not to go through with it. Simply because she thought it would make her popular to have twin babies. That's dumb young shit.
Yo, I'm really worried for some people out here.
Like, what? When you hear something.
If I would feel that out, but my mom said that about me. No, we have to fight. What do you mean? So you don't even really like me for real? You wanted to be two of me, so you I let you down and shit. Like the fuck? You ain't even give me a chance. I don't like that. No, because I feel like, nah. You thought I was like a apocalypse or something.
I have to read yoga. The other ones are more so the same, but I have to read this one. What is it, 2-year-old? Because it's just, again, when we're talking about, one is funny and the other one is more about serial killer shit.
Okay.
My dad is bisexual and had multiple secret boyfriends in my childhood. Even though he's a homophobic Republican, I tell everyone I can because I know that he wouldn't want it that way.
That baby trying to get that man killed. Oh my God.
And last,
you can't do everything in front of the
you can't. Hold on, I forgot about this one. You said this is second to last one. You said kids. You know, this made me think about this.
What?
And this is perfect because it's 2025.
Okay.
My grandpa was a polygamist and had 3 wives. My grandma gave him 4 kids. His other wives gave him 5 kids. None of the kids belonged to my grandpa. When he died at 75 of a heart attack, we found out within 12 hours about the children. This whole guy played by hoes. He thought he was the baby daddy and marrying all these women and having multiple children. Come to find out, all the children that he thought were his were not.
I'm screaming and he died after finding out 12 hours later. Yo, that's crazy. He was that much in shock that his heart just couldn't take it. Wow. You thought that you had one up on everyone.
You thought you was big dog.
Wow. When you really was just scrappy fucking.
You thought you was big dog. And that's the prime example of men cannot take.
No.
They can't even a fifth of the things that we do, they can't do. Last but not least.
This one is crazy.
My dad is a pastor and is involved in human trafficking. And my mom bails him out every time because apparently this isn't a new thing. Yes, I tell everyone who will listen, and no, I no longer speak to them.
That is crazy. How is she bailing him out every time? Why is he not in jail? I have so many questions. Why does he still have clearances?
They clearly have a system. Well, he's a pastor, so he don't need clearances to be a pastor, unfortunately.
You had clearances?
No.
Oh my God.
Anybody can go start a church, technically.
You would think they would make them be mandated reporters and all that. Too many people confide in y'all.
They should be, but
they
they're not mandated.
Community-wise, they should be because of the role they did.
Not mandated, correct.
That is crazy.
Y'all probably dragging people through the church. The reason why he's probably not locked up is because they have a system.
I
It's
understand.
clear that they're probably not
Right,
doing
just doing it good with them too.
blatant.
No, they have to
Like they have a fucking system.
sort of like Epstein.
Yeah,
Right.
you nasty bitch. But instead of just telling everybody that you know, bitch, you should have shut this system down.
Yeah.
If I found out my parents was doing something like this, I'm sorry, I know you're good, but y'all out of your minds. Y'all gotta be taken down. He was on the phone talking earlier and I told you I wish my mom would do some shit like that. She would.
It's certain things it's certain things just like, nah, I'm
Like
like,
at the end of the day, I would have thought that you raised me better than that.
right.
And if I got more sense than that, why don't you?
Have more sense than that.
So I wouldn't be able to tolerate my parents. I really would. I'm not even lying.
This is crazy.
I thought, I got average family secrets, you know,
Yeah.
cousins, this, that, whatever, cousins, baby dads, like you said, stuff like that. This stuff, it kind of took me back a little bit. I said, well, then the Netflix series on this too. Ryan Murphy, come get these two.
Counseling.
Come get these two. This from my butt. This right here, don't it remind me of the story that I told you earlier?
Mm-hmm.
What did I tell you earlier about the family?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I said, y'all should have kept that a secret shit. I don't know why the hell y'all told me.
Yeah. I'm crying.
I should keep that to yourself. For real. But I don't know. I just feel like at this age, if y'all got any more family secrets, keep them to yourselves. Because if y'all tell me anything else, I'm right to them. But
Everything just ain't for everybody. It's a reason why it's a
It's not.
family secret. And some stuff should not be a family secret, aka the last thing we just told y'all about. That should not be a secret.
they really should.
I will be screaming from the mountaintops.
Ain't no matter.
Go get them now. But they probably, it's probably a crazy, I don't know, what, you never know how somebody got something set up though. And what kind of power they got. You never know if you're a pastor in a big city or what. You know what I'm saying? Like a mega church. We don't know. So it could be any kind of pastor. Who knows? But they be protected and respected too. Let's not act like we don't know. Yeah. Let's jump into the reality check and let's see what they talking about. I was like, she would post this. But I just thought this is funny.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait.
Because you in charge of it. That's why you know.
And to my one friend that's in charge of holding my arm when I die, please sweep my phones. I don't want you to. And if you can, take a look at my dirt and throw it in the eyes so they can see me for the last time. I got you, bitch! I'm gonna hold you down!
I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down.
I don't got time for you to be on me and shit like that. I'm cool. I'ma just be like, you know that little, what's it called? The little stick figure, and then you be like, that's how I'm be.
To my one friend, first of all, any of my friends, y'all know. Pull up to my memorial service, right, okay? Pull up to my homegoing, right? Like you got some sense. Y'all know who's allowed and who's not. And
I'm walking along with your ashes.
well, I want somebody singing while you do it, you just let it go.
I'm crying.
While I'm flying up in the air.
I'm
It's
crying.
gonna be a beautiful service. Send me up and it is like a nice puff of smoke like Jesus said inside.
Okay, theatrics. All right. Thank you for coming and joining us again this week, you guys.
We like the Wizard of Oz.
I hate you. What they call it. Your procession will be a whole band like the New Orleans downtown. What's that thing they be doing? They be doing these little dances. They be fucking that shit up. Yes,
I love
girl.
all of it.
We're gonna be looking our fingers eating beignets and shit at your pre-bag. Yes, girl. All right now.
I don't even like this thing.
Thank you for coming to join us for another week of the CHRISSIE Be safe out there, y'all. Don't do too much on mischief night. Act like you know. It's crazy out here, so do right, all right? Be safe. And bring your friends.
Do right and feel everything, not what you think. Now, remember that song?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that the other day.
Maybe not.
Just like that. Okay, baby, talk tomorrow.